Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to talk about a piercing I just got, and it's this little Rook piercing right here. Yeah, so I went and got it yesterday. I've been wanting this piercing for like a long time, but I've been so scared. Like I've been like, oh my god, it's gonna hurt so bad. It's literally so thick. Like if you feel this part right here, I was just freaking myself out. But yesterday was two of my best friends' birthday, and we went to the beach, and the piercing place I always go to is over there. It's where I usually live during the year. And I was like, okay, I should just do it. Like, this is my time to do it. And I went in, and I was kind of getting a little nervous. Like, I was shaking a little bit, and I was like, oh god, like, do I even want to do it? And then I was just like, okay, if I don't do it, then I'm going to regret it on the way home. And I'm going to be like, I just postponed the stress of it. So I decided, why not? This is my time to do it. It's going to hurt for 2 seconds, and you're going to have such a cute piercing after. So I signed the paper. The piercer that I always go to is there. His name's Matt Southwood. The piercing place is called Traditional Tattoo. They're great. Like every piercing, even my lobes, I actually got these my first year in college, and then I got this one last summer, this little oracle cartilage oracle piercing. I got it last summer, and I was like, oh, cartilage piercings don't hurt that bad, so how bad could this one hurt? And then I started watching these videos, and I would be looking at these Google things where I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so painful. And I was like, ugh. And I started freaking myself out. So I went in, and one of my best friends got her just normal cartilage piercing done first. And then he asked me if I was ready, and I was like, oh god, yes, but I'm scared. And he was like, don't be scared. I'm going to make it as painless as possible. And so my best friend got her cartilage done, and then it was my turn, and then her twin was recording us to see our reactions, and I was like, don't record me, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna be like and I was like, I do not want that video, but I'm gonna drop it here. So that's it.
See, that's my same reaction.
I love the placement of it. It's kind of hidden, but then you can see it when I turn to the side and stuff. And I know the barbell's a little dropped, but that's because they pierce it like that, and they don't want to move it around and stuff. But when it heals, it's gonna move. It's gonna, you want to leave it alone. You don't want to touch it. So he laid me on my side, and then he marked it, and then he asked if I was ready, and I was like, no. But he laid me on my side, and I was laying there, and I was just and I was breathing so loud because I was so scared. I don't know why. And then he said, deep breath in and out, deep breath in and out. And on this out, he pierced it. And a pain level, I can definitely say it was less than I was expecting. I was expecting to be crying and wincing, but I would describe it as this just really quick and pressured force going through your ear. It didn't really sting or anything, but it felt like a needle's being shoved through your ear. I definitely say the pain was bearable. I wouldn't even describe it as necessarily painful, but just a really quick forceful push through your ear. It was definitely tolerable. I didn't feel like I was gonna pass out or oh my gosh, this is the most pain I've ever been in. It was just a very quick pressure. The needle part wasn't actually that bad. When he put the jewelry in, I kind of winced a little bit, but that's just because it was already sore from having a needle in it. It was really quick though, and then I was done, and I was like, that literally was not half as bad as what other people's videos say or what these comments say, where they're like, oh my gosh, most painful piercing ever. It was slow, but it was just really quick. He used a straight needle, and I know some places do a little curved one, so they have to kind of push it through, but he just did a really quick straight punch, and I'm really glad I did it. It wasn't as bad as I thought. And afterwards, it was sore, but it was just slightly more sore than like a normal cartilage piercing. Like this one, I got there as well, and it was like kind of sore, and like when the wind would hit it, because it's a coastal area, it would kind of sting a little bit. But this one, like, it didn't feel warm after, like it felt kind of warm, but not like where I was like, oh my god, my ear is literally burning. So it wasn't that bad. And then like this is my first day having it. I cleaned it last night with distilled water and sea salt, and it didn't sting either. It's really nice because it's on like the inside of your ear, so my hair didn't get caught on it or anything. And in terms of sleeping, I slept on my other side, but I just kind of tell myself, like, if you roll over to your other side, you're gonna be in pain. So I kind of just like mentally tell myself, like, don't roll over in your sleep. But yeah, it wasn't that bad of a piercing. So if you're thinking of doing it, don't think about the pain. Like, it is so quick and so much less dramatic than you think. Like, it's a really thick piece of cartilage, but like, don't think about it. Because I'd always like squeeze this side and I'd be like, okay, it's gonna hurt. But it really hurts way less than you think. Like, it's a really blunt, forceful pressure. Like, I can just describe it as pressure. It's not like stinging or anything. It didn't burn when the needle went through. It was just so quick and like pressureful. But it's so like much less than I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, it's it hasn't like swelled up yet, but I'm sure it's going to at some point. I read a lot that like they swell up, they take a long time to heal, but like this one is still, I've got it like 10 months ago and it's still kind of like healing. It's a hole in your body. But yeah, if you're thinking of doing it, I would definitely go in, find a place that like you feel comfortable with, maybe a piercer you've gone to before, because I was just like, oh my god, I'm so scared. And he was like, it's not gonna hurt that bad. So yeah, definitely just like go in somewhere where you're comfortable, make sure the place is clean. But yeah, I would definitely do it. It's such a cute little like hidden piercing, and I would do it. I do have kind of like a more high pain tolerance, I guess, but I really did not think it was that bad. Like, needles kind of make me a little like, yikes, but it wasn't awful. So definitely go in and do it. It's not that bad, and it's really cute. Thanks for watching.